ever heard the term regression to the mean?
No. But the first country that got started was Kenya. And here we see that there's over 1,000 accounts for every 1,000 adults. That's what we want for everyone.
Kenya has become a world leader in the mobile banking revolution, and it's all thanks to the system M-pesa.
M-pesa is probably the last thing I thought I'd find myself talking about. However, the story behind M-pesa is one worth telling. In a country where there are tech giants like Facebook and Apple, it's hard to believe that the world-leading mobile banking company will come from Kenya. A country located on the eastern side of Africa. Facebook launched Facebook Pay, Google brought in Google Pay, there's PayPal and Apple Pay, but still, M-pesa is leading worldwide. M-pesa has also attracted the attention of Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and people like Barack Obama.
The billionaire Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg landed in Nairobi today. He's also interested to learn about mobile money, where Kenya is the leading giant.
Every day around the world, millions of people send and save money with M-pesa.
And there's an app called Instagram. M-pesa has similarities with Instagram, yeah, but before we get there, what really is M-pesa? The M in M-pesa stands for mobile, while pesa is a Swahili word that means money. Now, the tricky part about M-pesa comes in when we look at the founders. There are claims that M-pesa was an idea of a former JKUAT student, that is, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. The JKUAT alumni was Nyagaka Anyone Ouko, who stated that he came up with the idea in 2004, which at the time he named MobiCash.
And so I approached the registrar of companies to register. By then I was calling it now MobiCash. I'd even had a name for it.
Now, after coming up with the idea, the next step was registering it, which took him a lot of time and effort. And by May 2006, he was confident enough to share the idea with Safaricom and Vodacom of Tanzania.
We could make a lot of money.
We make a lot of money now.
To his shock, later in the year, the CEO of Safaricom, Michael Joseph, announced that Safaricom will be launching a money transfer system, which came to be M-pesa. The second part of the story starts at Vodafone, a telecommunication company in the UK. Don't confuse Vodacom with Vodafone. Vodafone is in the UK while Vodacom is in Tanzania. Now, this second part of the story states that M-pesa was developed by Suzy Loney and Nick Hughes. Vodafone wanted to develop the financial penetration into the unbanked community in Africa. So Nick Hughes is the guy who led the project. And in 2006, the project was set up as a trial in Thika. The problem is that project did not start as M-pesa. Well, it will grow to M -pesa, but then it was a project that allowed people to borrow microfinance loans. At the end of 2006, the inventors noticed that people were using the system for another purpose other than microfinance loans. The trial was successful, but the inventors noticed something else. People were using the system to send money at home. This gave them a better idea, and they realized this is something that they could work with. In March 2007, M-pesa was launched, and Michael Joseph is the guy who set up the team that will see the success of M-pesa. At the time, the team showed that the maximum amount of users they will acquire will be 350,000 users. But Michael Joseph gave them a target of 1 million users, or else they will be fired. And by the end of that year, M-pesa had reached 1.2 million users. Now, I know you must be asking yourself, where does Instagram come in all this? Well, just like Instagram, M-pesa is a project that became successful through pivoting. What does this mean? Instagram did not start as it is. As we all know it, it started as an app called Babin, which combined location-based social networking and photo sharing. Later, the Instagram founders Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger asked their users what they liked about Babin, which to that they said they liked the photo sharing part. And that was where the founders pivoted. They switched to develop Instagram, which we all know now is very successful. No matter the story you know about M-pesa, right now it really doesn't matter. What's important is what M-pesa is to people right now. M-pesa has put Kenya onto the radar of people like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Other than that, M-pesa has touched the lives of many people. It has made the flow of money easier, and most important, there is the M-pesa Foundation, a school where future and present leaders are made. Well, that sums it up. And one important lesson you can learn is that no matter how small you are, you can still make it big. M-pesa is proof of that. Like and subscribe. Peace out.